Welcome back, and it's time for you to watch yet another beautiful house on the episode of Polycab, India's #1 cable and wires company, Dream Home Season 6. But before we begin, let me welcome our panelist, Anuj Gopakumar, who is the Chief Architect of Kumar Group. We have with us Sudha, who is the Architect and Interior Designer from Swasti Group. And on this show today, we have a beautiful home from Elamakkara, which is called the Vinayaka. So let's have a look at it.
Welcome to Polycab, India's #1 cable and wires company, Dream Home Season 6. Today we are at Vinayaka House in Elamakkara, Ernakulam district. The house is 2,300 square feet area, built in the contemporary style. Well, in the exteriors they have used texture work in the walls, and stone cladding has been done. Minimum landscape area. This is individual car parking space right in front of the entrance door. The small sit-out area right next to the front entrance door. For the flooring is Lapotara granite, and the texture work that I was talking about, that is eminent in this car parking area wall. Now let's get inside and check out the interiors. Welcome interiors. First we have the main living area. I'd like to start explaining from the flooring, that is vitrified tiles, and this particular section they have done something different, that is block pieces of which is teamed up with pebbles, colorful pebbles, and that's covered with toughened glass. So that is the combination that they have done with the vitrified tiles. Above is gypsum board, false ceiling, LED lights have been provided. There's also covered with some wood paneling. So there's a difference in the design. Contemporary look has been maintained in the interiors even. Opposite to me, there's a pillar that has been done using tile cladding, the small puja room as well. So talking about this particular space, well, there's windows on either sides which helps in the cross ventilation and lighting. The furnishing goes with the overall look. They try to maintain a warm color tone. On the sides, there niches are provided, wood paneling done, and that LED lights have been provided. From this main hall, right in front of me is the living space, the official living area. Then we have the center courtyard. Toward this side we have the dining area as well as an open kitchen. It's a 3-bedroom house, so we have 1 bedroom right behind me and 2 bedrooms above. So we have a center courtyard here. Normally what we see is in houses, center courtyard is done by artificial plants. They have used artificial grasses used, but here they have maintained complete originality. It's 100% natural plants what they have used, and there's a fountain too. This section covers completely to this end portion of the staircase. So that helps in the to lessen out the wastage area that normally we see below the staircase. For this also acts as a sitting space, and for that the material what they have used is Lapotara granite. Above ceiling, well, it's a pergola design that's covered by polycarbonate sheets. Wood paneling has been done, which adds beauty. A lot of sunlight that enters the particular area, which keeps the plants all fresh and alive. The dining table is rightly placed right in front of the open kitchen. It's also the TV corner section. They have provided wood paneling has been done. And if I talk about the open kitchen, well, wood paneling has been done right in the perimeters of it. They have given a colorful appeal. What they've done is mixed up with wood paneling and glass work. So let's get inside the kitchen and check out the interiors. It's an open kitchen, and I already told you about the entrance that's been teamed up with wood paneling and glass work. This works as a breakfast counter too, and they have wooden cabinets being provided above and below. For the top, it's granite top. It's attached with a work area, and the flooring actually it's a little darker shade from what we have seen in the other places. It's vitrified tiles itself. In the master bedroom, well, it's a well lit room. First of all, they have used a light color that's mainly white and blue. So the wallpaper covers the complete headboard area. Windows on either side that's covered by colorful roll-up blinds. There's windows on this side too, which helps in the cross ventilation and lighting. Flooring remains to be the vitrified tiles. There's it's a dual wardrobe system, his and her. There's also a small study table attached to this wardrobe section here, and it's wooden cabinets which have been provided on both sides. They have a separate dress area that's attached to the washroom. One more distincting feature about this is that opposite to me they have provided niches, which gives a very attractive look to the bedroom. Also, it improves the lighting as small LED lights are provided on above it. The staircase has been done using Lapuda granite with steel handrail and toughened glass. There's a uniqueness in this design. Actually, they're in between the thread and rise. They've given a steel bearing which goes completely, which gives a eminent look, and that is something that we have not seen in many houses. This directly leads us to the upper floor, and they have made sure that the space between below the staircase is not wasted. They've converted it to the courtyard, which extends to the very end. From the staircase, first we reach the upper living space, that is the family living area. It's also the TV viewing corner. So for the TV wall, what they've done is you use the wallpaper, a custom wallpaper to design it. Wood paneling has been done above and below, which provided the storage space. The flooring is vitrified tiles completely inside the house. Furnishings complement the look what they have maintained. And on the pillars, if you see, that's tile cladding, basically what they have done. So they've used a lot of cladding inside this house. And there are two bedrooms on either ends. There's also a recreational small garden like room and balcony space. Above, it's terrace. Kids' bedroom on the upper floor have been done using a little greenish shade. What they have done is in the headboard area, it's completely covered by wallpaper. There's windows on either ends. There's windows here too, which helps in the cross ventilation and lighting. They have a small balcony area also. For the flooring, it's vitrified tiles. Above its false ceiling, indirect lighting has been given. Green LED strip, which complements the color combination of this bedroom. Opposite to me, there's a small dress area and wardrobes which have been done in the same color tone. In the master bedroom on the upper floor, they have used brown and golden color as the color combination of the bedroom, which is visible on the wallpaper. That is a headboard wall. Windows on either side, especially on this side too, which helps in the cross ventilation and lighting. The curtains and even the the furnishing has been done using the color combination in mind. It's a dual wardrobe they have. It's for his and her. So here we have the wardrobe space, which is built-in, and there's a separate dress area. That's a dedicated dress area. Wardrobes are there, and there's a washroom. For the flooring, it's vitrified tiles. I believe that was a good experience for all of you. This is me, Abel, signing off from Vinayaka House, from Elamakkara, Ernakulam district.
We just had a look at another beautiful house, and what do you have to say about the exterior and landscape of Vinayaka House?
I like the look of the house. A lot of straight lines. I like the nice pergola on the top with the bamboo. I think it's a bamboo feature on the top. The grey stone cladding is also going very well with the house. I believe that the sloping roof could have been avoided because there is no sloping roof anywhere else, because all straight lines and flat roofs. Only in the ground level, in the sunshade, a small sloping roof has been provided. I don't think it's going with the house. I think it's provided. I don't think it's going with the house. It could be avoided. Not much landscape in the house, and there's nothing to say. The dark brown colors of the windows look good.
And what do you have to say about the exterior?
Yes, so I have a feeling there's something of a sloping roof on the top edge of the house as well, which actually matches down with the kitchen window sloping roof, but still, like he said, it's a little incongruent to have so many pergolas, flat lines, flat and straight lines all over, and the sloping roof. Whatever little space that they have, they try to do something about it. The paving is done well. Veranda is sort of tucked inside, and if a car were to stand there, it's going to be difficult to find for a new visitor to find this thing. But otherwise, overall, the color is muted and the elevation looks good from what we see.
And do you think they've done justice to the interiors of the house?
Well, the interiors, I believe, a lot more work could have been done, because the exterior looks very nice. Yeah. Coming in, we expect a different kind of an interior. There's nice courtyard space with a staircase going above it. The good open kitchen design, I like the open kitchen design. It's very nice. It's good to give a splash of color, but red is provided on the counter as well as the above shelf, so could have avoided one of those. So it's pretty okay. Simple dining table. I like the bedrooms. The bedrooms are very nice. Very simple bedspread. The teal color is used very nicely, and it's the soft furnishings and the curtains are color coordinated very nicely. A very nice classy wardrobe design. Very nice wash area below the stair. It's very nicely done. And the children's bedroom, the wallpaper is very nice. It's again color coordinated very nicely with the soft furnishings and curtain. Master bedroom, I believe that the wallpaper was a little too loud. Could have toned down on that pattern. It's a lot of geometric patterns on the wallpaper. They've done the wallpaper nicely for the rest of the house. Okay. I think they should have done that in the master bedroom.
And so, your opinion on this?
The drawing rooms look a little stuffy because of the solid sofas that are there. Again, I prefer very light sofas, especially when the space is at a premium. You might as well use light furniture and give the appearance of a space. The space below the staircase has been used very well. Natural plants have been brought in. The lighting from the top has been used very well. The wash basin is tucked in among all the greenery there, which is very nice. A little fountain, stone fountain. It's all looking natural. So that part is beautiful. The pillar and the combination of the stair, the pillar, the stair, the courtyard, the greenery that moves under the staircase sort of gives it a flow there, which is a beautiful concept which we didn't see in too many houses. That's very nice. The other things, the attention to detail has been there, but could be a lot more refined. I felt it was like you found a wallpaper, you looked at it, looked good, so you put it on. So it sometimes doesn't feel coordinated. But again, going to the upper floors, some things are totally jarring there. I felt the backdrop for the TV wall, the master bedroom, especially bedrooms being a fully enclosed space, such a loud pattern is not going to give you a sort of restful feeling, is not there. It's very dynamic, it's very active. So that can be very well avoided in a bedroom. The children's bedroom at the same time is very nice. It's got those little graphics, and probably the children will also enjoy it. So overall, there is a mix. There is a lot of good points, and there are some things that just don't gel. But overall, it's fine.
And how do you think the lighting, color and decor has done for the house?
I believe that there could be more work done on the lighting and the decor. Lighting, yes, definitely, but decor definitely more work. So a lot of nice lighting elements have been used in certain areas. So I'll give a plus mark on the lighting, but the decor a little minus.
Loudness of the wallpaper really takes away a lot of the space that is available within this city or town property. So that way it could have been very much muted, subtle, and a lot more light and energy, natural things could have been brought inside. And lighting, they have paid a lot of attention to it. There are different forms of lighting. The spotlights have been given, but could have very well planned a little bit.
And your take on value for money?
I think overall it's pretty okay. They have not splurged too much on this house. Many of the elements they have used, they have got the value out of it. I think it's pretty okay.
And you agree with the same?
Yeah, that's right. See, using a wallpaper is not very expensive, but actually brings in a lot of character to the space, like the children's bedroom, I'm saying. That has a nice feel to it. It's a sort of studious atmosphere inside it. That is good, but has to be selected much better.
It's time to hear the scores. So let's begin with Anuj. On exteriors, how much would you rate it on 25?
I will give it an 18 on 25.
18 on 25, and you, Sudha?
I'm giving a 17.
17 on 25. Now for the interiors, how much would you rate that?
Interiors, I am going to give it a 17.
17 on 25.
I'm giving it a 16.
16 on 25. Now for the lighting, color and decor.
I think I'm going to give it a 17 on 25.
17 on 25, and you?
15.
15 on 25. And the value for money?
17 on 25.
17 on 25.
17 on 25.
So it's time to hear the grand total. For Anuj, it is 69 on 100. For Sudha, it is 65 on 100. And for public, it is 33 on 50, which would sum up to a grand total of 167 on 250. Next valuable segment of this episode, which is listening to the valuable opinions of our judges, and let's listen to what they have to say about the roof. So let's begin with Anuj.
You select a product, but it also has to be fixed correctly, or the installation of this products have to be done correctly, whether you're going for a metal sheet, how it is installed, the material you use it to install, how it is anchored. Those are the areas which you will be look. What are the kind of bolts what are kind of anchoring systems you're going to use. These are very important, because these are the areas where you can actually have a leak forming and the water coming in. And when you're actually putting tiles up on concrete roofs, waterproofing is a very important factor. You have to do the waterproofing first and then lay the tiles, and while laying these tiles or roof material on your main roof, you have to be very careful to look at how it is applied, because once not done properly, it can create a problem in the future where you will have leaks coming into the house. The
variety of tiles that Anuj had spoken about the other day, the tiles are either made of clay, which are actually more heat absorbing. They make the interiors cool if you were to use the roof tiles over the livable area, that is. The same can't be said about the cement based tiles, though of course the comparison between the two is based on the cost. Cement tiles are more expensive, clay tiles are less expensive. Clay tiles need more maintenance. Cement tiles are supposed to be antifungal, so no maintenance on them, but both break. So then you have, so based on the color, the location where it is used, as to how much of it is visible, whether it's a large area or a small area. The size of cement tiles are bigger, clay tiles can be smaller. So based on all these factors, we may have to choose the right kind of tiles. Now, like I said, sometimes you might use these tiles in combination with roofing sheets. Roofing sheets are also available in the market, very similar to these clay tiles or the cement tiles, which can be used in tandem.
So with this, it's time for us to wind up with this beautiful episode of Polycab, India's #1 cable and wires company, Dream Home Season 6.